Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to which country do you hate the most, and he's asking American people again. I done a reaction a few days ago of him asking which country do Americans hate the most, and a lot of people were just sort of indecisive whether they just didn't really think of what country they hate the most. They don't live their lives saying they hate countries, which is fair enough, to be fair. I mean, it's probably the best way to live, just to not have the idea of hating or disliking other countries for whatever reasons. And when they left reasons, it was always, I mean, I'd say 95% of the time it was down to bad experiences when traveling to a country, which again is fair enough. But this is countries they love the most. I assume other than the US, because I feel like that probably would be the number one answer. Americans would definitely say the US is my favorite country. But honestly, what countries would they say? Maybe the countries of like where their origins are, I assume. So maybe like the European countries, African countries, which is basically any country, Asian countries, just countries around the world. But yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know what to expect, to be fair. Countries that Americans like most, I have no idea what to expect at all. So yeah, let's check this out. Hopefully going to enjoy. Let me know which countries you love the most or you like the most if you're from the US. And without further ado, let's jump into this and check this out.
I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah. What's your favorite country?
My favorite country would have to be Turkey.
Why?
Turkey?
I love the people and the food. From New York.
Turkish food is good. It's random I feel like it's quite a random country to say. Turkish food is top tier. And I've been to Turkey. It was my first ever holiday out of the country. And it was hot. And I went to a resort and it was great. I just wasn't expecting it, but I don't have any arguments against it.
New York.
What's your favorite country?
Brazil. I went last year and I loved that. Just went during New Year's, which is the best time. So.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Miami. I'm gonna go with Amsterdam.
Oh
I think the people,
Her favorite country is Amsterdam.
they're just really sweet,
Yeah.
really friendly.
This is Chicago.
I'm from Virginia in the United States.
What's your favorite country?
United States.
And outside?
I knew that was happening.
Spain.
Why?
My sister lived.
I've been to Spain. I said my first holiday out of the country was Turkey, and it was. But when I was in high school, I did travel once. We took a bus from England to Barcelona. And that's one of my best memories as a kid. Just going to Barcelona. I mean, we went to see the football stadium. We done like stuff that was really cool. It was just cool to be in a different country. And yeah, Spain's cool. I mean, who doesn't like Spain, to be fair? If you go to Spain, it's always going to be a good time.
There for a few years, so I got to visit and see the country. It's vibrant. People are outgoing, fun, lively.
Turks and Caicos.
Why?
Because I like the
Caribbean?
culture, I like the familiar faces, and I like food.
Where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah. What's your favorite country?
South Africa.
Why?
Oh,
I think it has a perfect mix of culture,
Random.
water, mountains, adventure.
True.
Yeah.
Little Havana in Miami.
What's your favorite country?
so he hated, no, he didn't hate, he disliked the UK because he said we look scary or whatever. Which country does he like the most? I'm going to say maybe Mexico. I mean, I don't know where his background is. Like, he's probably Mexican or Cuban or something.
Italy,
Why?
Italy.
because I just like their way of being. Interaction.
Fair.
Outside
Italy's
the
cool,
United
man.
States, I would say Italy.
Yeah. Why?
But the food, the people, the weather, culture.
I'd have to say the US. I've never been anywhere else, but I'd love to go to Spain.
Why would you want to go to Spain?
Food, culture. My family's Cuban, but from Spanish descent. And I just love to see the beautiful country and see the culture.
So, my friend, where you from?
New York,
What's your favorite country?
Italy.
Why?
I'm Italian. The
Oh, I thought he was going to say France. He's got the France shirt on.
food, the woman, everything.
Good, bro.
Canada.
My guy.
Like, yeah, I've been everywhere, right? Canada.
Why?
Yeah, the people, the animal welfare, the compassion, right?
Italy.
Why?
I love the food, the culture, the environment. I love the people. It's just one of my favorite countries to go to.
Great. What's your favorite country?
And mine is Amsterdam.
Yeah. Why do you like Switzerland?
Why are they saying
I
Amsterdam?
love the
It's
people.
the second time I've heard Amsterdam. Oh my God.
Everyone is so nice and it's so beautiful. I really just love it there.
Yeah. And Amsterdam.
The architecture and the weed.
Welcome to Miami!
Oh, man.
I'm from Buffalo, New York. Just moved here to Miami. I've been here for 4 years now. A bunch of countries I like, but I definitely would like to get to Italy. Italy's a country I definitely...
Italy's number one, and I think Spain's number two, and I don't blame them. I've been to Italy more recently. That was last summer, and it was amazing, man. Italy is something else, and there's so many different places you can go to there as well.
I'd like to go and visit. Eastern Europe, yeah, some places there. But, you know, of course, like France would be nice. You know, Spain. Those are ones that kind of give me at the top of my head.
We're from Arizona. She's from New York.
Do you have a country you like?
I mean, yes. Mexico. I think architecture is there, the history is there, the food is there. It has everything from beaches to mountains, and you can go snowboarding if you want, or skiing, scuba diving.
Wait, there's skiing in Mexico? Damn.
Diving and Cozumel. It's just an amazing country, I think.
What about you?
You know, I'm gonna say Mexico as well, just for the men.
Damn.
Probably also Japan, maybe. I've never been, but it just seems really culturally interesting, crazy, and fun. So.
Mexico is one of my favorite countries. I've visited a lot of places, but Mexico is one of my favorite countries. Yeah. But the culture and the tourism is really fun. The beaches, real nice place to go to.
I'm going to say Canada, outside of the United States.
Why Canada?
I just found a couple cities that I've been to, I found to be very pleasant, large city. In particular, Toronto, I like. It has an international flavor, diversity of people there. I just found it to be just big enough, not too big, but just big enough.
I said Sweden. My favorite country is Sweden that I've been to.
Why Sweden?
It just feels very homey. I feel like the people are very chill, really nice as well. Very easy to get around. Public transportation is great. Especially in the summer. I stayed in the summer and it was really nice. The weather was perfect.
I think winter might change her mind. I know Sweden, Northern Europe gets hammered. I mean, Europe isn't great for winter in general, but the Scandinavian countries, they are brutal winters.
Perfect. Food is amazing. It's very diverse, so I love it. Gotta give my props to Sweden.
My favorite country is Slovenia.
Why? Slovenia?
I play professional beach volleyball, and my favorite tournament ever was in the city center of Ljubljana. It was beautiful, the food was good, and it was awesome. So my favorite country.
Did you go to Lake Bled?
Fair enough.
I did. Yeah, I loved it. It was beautiful.
From Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. What's your favorite country?
I'll say France.
Why?
I like Paris. Paris is cool.
Japan.
Why?
I've been there 20 times, actually. And how I knew that was when I went through customs, the guy was asking me, oh, thank you. I said, for what? This is your 20th trip to Japan. I said, man, I really love it here.
I would love to go to Japan. Just the same with the US. Japan is just, again, I know the US probably isn't as expensive to get to because Japan's so much further. They're just so expensive to get to. There's so much money. Like maybe one day, you know, but those trips are like sort of trips you'd have to save up for a few years, I feel like, to manage to go on those sorts of holidays or journeys or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything about Japan. The culture, the people, you know, it's clean. Yeah.
Very safe.
Yeah, very safe, yeah.
What's safer, New York or Miami?
Miami. Been to Hawaii and all the 50 states, and I say right now, Miami is the #1 city in America until it's not.
Where are you from?
Argentina.
Do you have a country you like?
This country, I love it. It's so beautiful.
Which country do I love? Pretty much any country that has people that
He has to say that he likes every country. His whole content is explaining the history of countries and stuff, right? So I don't know if he's going to say anyone in specific
just
or
nice,
particular.
chill, cool people, which potentially could be any country in the world.
I lived in Brooklyn for 10 years.
That's such a PR response, but I don't blame him, to be fair.
We live in Los Angeles. I'm hoping to figure that out eventually because I've actually never traveled outside of my country, which is the U.S., but I would love to visit Boca and also like Africa, like somewhere over there.
Boca?
Born in New York.
Where's Boca? I'm thinking of Argentina because there's a team called Boca Juniors. Wait, where is... But I don't think that's a place. Okay, I don't know where Boca is. Unless she literally means in Florida. Which I'm confused about.
City, Italy. Why? The food production there, you know, food is a lot more pure. It's in its rarest form, and when, of course, when you come to the United States, it's a little bit tampered with. So it's just really nice to connect with nature in Italy. So.
¿Qué país te gusta?
Oh, amo Brasil mucho.
¿Por qué Brasil?
Por la alegría, las mujeres, el fútbol, la samba, la comida clima, la música,
Sí.
los paisajes.
Bro's got a good life, man. He seems
so many
happy.
countries that I like. I have to say, I have a huge passion for the big country with big stories, diversity, depth. One of those countries definitely is Brazil. First time I was there in 1995. I traveled maybe 10,000 kilometers around the country by bus. But after that trip, I said that after my MBA, I'm moving to Brazil. And Brazil, as we say in Portuguese, Brasil fez de mim humano mais humano. Brazilian made me a more human. Brazil has geographic diversity, ethnic diversity, and most importantly has a unifying sense of warmth, generosity, and connection between people. And that's a gift that keeps on giving for me. I've made many Brazilian friends inside and outside of Brazil during the years. I'm very thankful for my experience in Brazil.
I would say my favorite
Fair
country
enough.
is South Africa.
Yeah. Why do you like it?
Oh my God, it just have a place in my heart, and like the music, the landscape, the people, the culture. I mean, being African, everywhere in Africa is beautiful, but just have a special place in my heart.
My favorite country is Italy.
Why?
I think the food there and living atmosphere is amazing.
To live, Bahrain.
Can I say?
Okay, what's your favorite
Fair
country?
enough. She wants.
What?
Oh, that was a wrong way to pause. What did she say? I didn't mean to pause there, by the way. She said Bahrain. She's just trying to avoid her tax, but you know what? I respect it. I mean, I think Bahrain's a tax-free country. Most of those countries are, right? All tax-free, tax havens or whatever.
It's amazing.
To live,
Middle Eastern countries.
Can I say?
Okay, what's your favorite country?
Israel.
What's your favorite
Damn.
country?
Your country.
Denmark. All right, that's good. Thank you so much.
Bro's getting it. Come on,
It's a
lad.
tie between, I think, Jamaica and Thailand. I really love Jamaica for the culture, the music, the people. But when I was in Thailand, one of only 2 countries that was never colonized by the Europeans. So you can really feel that unbroken tradition stretching back thousands of years. The Buddhist monasteries, the temples, it really felt like of its own.
Y mi segunda patria me gustaría Italia.
My favorite country has to be either Spain or Colombia. People
Colombia.
vibrant, the temperature is amazing, just the quality of life. Obviously, if you make US dollar, it's great.
Hola.
¿Qué país te gusta?
Europa, Colombia y les recomiendo mucho Cuba, Varadero.
Probably Mexico. Big city, beach. It's in Spanish, so can't complain.
Me encanta Grecia, Miami, Venezuela.
Mine's Portugal. Kind of the US in a way, but better. Mine's the Philippines.
Me gusta mucho México por los tacos. La comida es deliciosa.
Go on, the food, man.
Why?
Because I think it's a beautiful language.
That's right.
I would say Iceland.
Why?
Iceland?
Man, it's got so much to offer. A lot of nature.
Isn't it too cold there? I know, like, Iceland, it's good for, like, the hot springs. Is it the hot springs? Or they got the big lake, the big warm lake. I guess it's just a big hot spring or whatever. The Blue Lagoon, is that what it's called? But that's all I can really think of when it comes to Iceland. And then volcanoes. Like, every so often there's a volcano that goes off there and then international flights are stopped or they have to be moved or whatever.
I'm from Chicago,
Yeah. What's your favorite country?
Puerto Rico,
Why?
because my mom's born in Puerto Rico.
I've been to 77 countries, and it's really hard to pick a favorite
77?
country. They're all great. They all have their pros about them that you have got to find them. Like India, it's the sounds and the smells and the colors and just all assaults you in a very positive way. Some of them are more sedate, more familiar, like when you go to the UK. But they all have their pros to them, and I wouldn't say I have a favorite country.
I don't have one country, but I can think of 3 that I like. Italy, France, and Mexico. For the same thing, food.
India.
Why?
It's my country, baby.
Good job, man. Yeah, we made it. No one
Well,
died.
there we go. And no one said the UK, and I don't blame them, to be fair. Who wants to travel? I always find it wild, right, when people, like, London's always one of the most visited cities in the world. I get it because there's history and, like, I guess there's so many things to do there. Sports, maybe people are traveling to see, like, football games and stuff like that, but that's not the global reason why people travel there. Yeah, it always surprises me why people go to London, and that's always, like, one of the highest or the most visited cities in the world. But UK in general, maybe in the summer, but yeah, you can find better places to go, to be fair. Stand out, and that's probably why no one said the UK. Amsterdam, the best country, bro. Oh, that got me, man. But there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And let me know your favourite country that you've been to, or just favourite country in general. But yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.